Man, some of y'all are losing years of your life because you won't cut off the people that you know who really ain't for you. You keep lying to yourself saying, oh, well, that's my cousin. That's my best friend since middle school. I don't give a fuck about them like that. We've been through so much together. That's what you keep saying to yourself. And meanwhile, they draining you dry. And let me be real with you right now. Loyalty to fake people is self-sabotage. So that means you don't really love yourself the way you think that you do. You trying to say that you do, but you don't because your actions ain't showing it. Cut them off. You keep keeping them around because you comfortable. You comfortable with letting this person drain your energy. Let's be real. You comfortable with the attention. You need to get to a point where you say, man, I don't need nobody around my life that's not bettering me. Oh, my neck. That's how you know I'm putting that passion into it. Pause. My neck just cracked. Here's the psychology. Your brain runs on patterns. The longer that you stay around fake ass energy, the more that your subconscious mistakes that poison for normal. See, that's why it's hard for you to cut them off now. And that's why I'm saying you got to do it now, or it's going to be an event, or it's going to be a time that shit is going to make you have to cut them off. And then you're going to be so attached, and that shit is going to create a heartbreak. See, that's why you keep tolerating low ass standards. That's why you feel like your goals are so harder to reach, because your environment is literally programming you to settle. Do you understand this or not? See, spiritually, let's get real. God didn't tell you to keep fake love in your circle, ever. When has he said that, ever? I don't understand where people even get that from. In fact, Amos 3:3 says, how can two walk together unless they agree? If they don't agree with your vision, your growth, and your healing, who you are today, then you're not meant to be walking together. You being dragged down. And that's why you feel so heavy at the end of the day, because you forcing something that you know it shouldn't be there. And when you force something, you now create a negative energy that you didn't know that would happen when you force a relationship. You force some bullshit. Oh, because we're family. Oh, because, man, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Who gives a damn about your family? Who's gonna be there when it's time for you to get judged? When it's you against God. I mean, you and God standing next to each other, and this time it's your time to be judged. Your family ain't gonna be there for you. Keeping fake ass friends around just because of history is like keeping spoiled ass food in the refrigerator just because you bought it last week. That is the most stupidest thing ever. You know it's rotten, you know it's making you sick, but you keep it anyways. Then you wonder why you throwing up spiritually. You wonder why you feel sick spiritually. You could have all the money. I don't give a fuck about how much money you have. I don't care if you have $0 or you are making about 100 million a month. You will go through this stuff. And the people that do end up making more money, not always, there's a good amount. I'm telling you, it's a good amount that still make 100+ million a month, and they're still fuck ups. They still have fucked up relationships. People that don't respect them like that because they didn't start this shit when they didn't have money. They focus on money so much, they didn't focus on the whole pie, and now they really dealing with it. So I don't care if you broke, you better focus on this shit right now, because when you do get this money and you start allowing people to come into your life, you gonna be mad that this person is fake in your life, wasting your fucking time. Toxic. I'm telling you, these people are toxic, and that shit gonna drain your money and drain you. You get into a bad relationship, that shit gonna drain your pockets and drain you. Then you gonna start feeling like, well, start feeling sorry for yourself. No, don't feel sorry for yourself now. You should have been feel sorry for yourself when you didn't know the information, and then you did and you applied it. See, stop bullshitting with yourself. Stop calling comfort loyalty. The truth is, you scared of being alone. You scared. You scared. And you need to stop being so scared to be alone. But here's the secret. Solitude is where you actually grow. That's where you gonna grow. That's where you gonna find your peace. That's where you gonna find your true joy. You gonna start saying, wow, I don't even need no fucking body. except Christ. And being alone is where you actually this is where God shows you who actually is going to be real in your life. Do you know that? That's where you're going to find out, damn, okay, this is the real person. Now I can see more clearer. Alone is where you build that confidence to not need fake ass love as a crutch. Look, I'm gonna tell you straight up. You don't need more cheerleaders in your life. You don't need truth tellers. Excuse me. You don't need cheerleaders, but you need the truth tellers. You need the people that aren't yes men, yes women. And most of your so-called circle, they clap when you losing and go silent when you winning. And you know that shit. You know every time you elevate or something good happens in your life and you tell somebody, you don't get the right response out of them. You can feel it. You're not crazy. But you need to believe the signs. You can see it, so believe it. Stop trying to wait until it's something that slaps the fuck out of you in your face. Because I'm telling you, you're going to be heartbroken and you're going to be mad. Why wait till the end? That's the problem with some of us. We want to wait until we get fucked up. And then we want to start feeling bad for ourselves. No, you should have paid attention when you seen the signs. That's how I live that life. I'm telling you, what the fuck? I went through that shit. And I knew from one fucking event, I'm never going through that shit again. And I'm going to help other people because I keep on hearing the same bullshit, same fucking story, 100,000 different ways. I don't give a fuck. It's the same pattern. That's why I'm the one that is doing this video, because I'm the one that helps these people. That's what I call it, spiritual surgery, cutting out this fake ass energy before it actually kills your fucking future. See, if this shit hits you, stop ignoring the conviction. Message me the word surgery. That's what you need, spiritual surgery, and I'll send you a private video that explains exactly how to break these patterns. And if it resonates, we will be talking about how to finally walk free, even if that means walking alone for a season. I don't care if you gotta walk alone. Do you want to be in a situation where you fucking die damn near? Or somebody drains your bank account? Somebody steals from you? That's what happens when you're around the wrong end. I'm telling you. You be thinking they're good for you one day, and then next you know they turn on you. But meanwhile, those red flags was the signs to show you that this bitch, this Negro, this idiot, this jackass was going to turn on you. And you can only be mad at yourself when you let shit happen. And that's what I was telling you. I'm mad at myself. I only cry when I know, what the fuck did you not listen to the signs for? And I'm trying to tell people, do you want to go through what I went through? No. Because you will if you ignore the signs. And I didn't have nobody telling me straight up like this. Maybe I have friends to talk about it with, but a person that's just, being nice, don't fuck somebody just being cool with you and talking about it. No, they need to tell you straight up, in this fucking relationship, or else you will go down this path that you will be fucking regretting for. You need somebody like me. Peace. Send surgery. You already know you need some help.